I've been inspired by his stories for over 2 decades. But it was in 2009 when I read his autobiography, A Drifting Life, that I realized I had to pay tribute to this man who inspired me all those years ago when I was still a comic artist. I've been often asked in the past, would you ever do an animation film? And I always say, never. I like watching animation, but it's too long, too slow to make, and I'm very impatient. I shoot my live action films in about 2 weeks, thereabouts. And when I read A Drifting Life, I knew I was not going to do a live action film on Tatsumi's life because his drawings are just so attractive, so beautiful, it had to be animation.
I think like what Eric mentioned, I think we've had a long working relationship. I remember the first time when Eric told me that he wanted to do the animation film, and I said to him, "Are you sure?" I said,
"It's going to take long.
It's going to push the boundaries, And he said, "Yeah." I said, "But you are very patient, Yeah, we got to do it, It was a challenging project in terms of the time frame that we had. But I think the bottom line for us is, it was such a labor of love, like what Eric mentioned. The challenge I think for us was how do we bring the master's work to life when everybody had been so used to reading it as a comic, and to do justice to that work, and I think it was such a huge team effort from everybody that played, their part in it.
Thank you very much for coming tonight. 実は今年この映画がカンヌ映画祭に招待されまして、僕も空監督らと、スタッフと一緒に、レッドカーペット夢のレッドカーペットを歩いてきました。
Actually, this year I went to Cannes with Eric Khoo and the crew member, and I walked the dream of red carpet. Actually, I am 76 years old now. I've been drawing for 60 years. And in the Cannes, when I was heading to the stage, I fell down from the steps. And this news spread around in the world by internet, and it's quite embarrassing. And the media is not saying that the stupid guy, fell down from the stairs, but I was quite embarrassed. Actually, the falling down from the stairs, that was sort of a big accident for me. But nominated to Cannes was even a bigger accident for me. It was, really a wonderful experience. But Cannes is really, of course, a big thing. But having the screening in Singapore is even a bigger accident for me.
So were you a fan of Tatsumi's work?
I've read a couple of it, so and then to see it in the cinema now, showing in a film in theaters, it's really something you wouldn't really think that it's gonna happen.
It was really good. The story is so good, right? You're so engaged with the movie that you don't think about the medium, you don't think about what the effects done, so on and so forth. I don't care. The story was great. I think I was totally engaged. I was never once out of the whole entire story. It was awesome.
Stylistically, a very interesting movie. I find the art style particularly compelling, and it carries the movie pretty much throughout. The storytelling is also very convincing. I found it on the overall a pretty enjoyable movie.
I was really moved by the movie because I didn't expect, I forgot that this was a movie about the life of an artist, and maybe because I also see myself as an artist, it really dug into the last part. I was really on the verge of tears. So thank you, Eric, for making this.
I want to know the truth about this thing.